Xavier Walton is live in West Palm Beach outside of the Trump International Golf Club with new information about these charges. Xavier, good morning.
Hey, Kelly, good morning. Apologies. I'm looking here down on my phone because we're just getting this in right now as we come on air. That courthouse, federal courthouse, just 5 miles away. We have a team over there. But the suspected Trump shooter in court, the update is charged in possession of a firearm by a convicted felon facing at least, and this is just the initial part here, 15 years, 250, so $250,000 pretrial detention hearing set for Monday, September 23rd. Probable cause hearing arraignment set for September 30th. I mean, we have been out here all morning long, and these are the first new pieces of information we've really been able to obtain as you look at these live pictures at the federal courthouse. You talked about it earlier, and it doesn't really go hand in hand with his arrest just yesterday. The suspect, you mentioned, he said shackled and wearing a blue jumpsuit. Routh smiled as he spoke to his lawyer and received documents. Not immediately clear what charges he will face. These are just some of the updates we are getting out of the federal courthouse not far from here. Meantime, the acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe, he is here. At least a couple of hours ago, we witnessed his vehicle come onto the property, come onto Trump International Golf Course to kind of walk through and kind of get an idea of the lay of the land, if you will. And we're going to go ahead and set the scene for everybody at home. Here's what authorities say. Ryan Wesley Routh was armed with an AK-style rifle with a scope, and also, you know, where he was hiding in the pictures, if we show them, you'll notice there is a fence there. It's also kind of in the brush. It's on the ground. The backpacks, those backpacks were also supposed to serve as some sort of cover. Again, this is all playing out yesterday. It happened very quickly. The FBI says a Secret Service agent scouting one hole ahead of the former president spotted the rifle sticking out of the fence as you see it here. Imagine that. You're on the golf course here, one hole ahead of the former president of the United States, and you see it sticking out. And then that's when he engaged. The Secret Service agent engaged, opened fire on Routh. Routh then takes off. A witness saw the suspect run out of the bushes, jump into the car. That witness quickly snapping a photo of the vehicle and a license plate. That all led to him being captured by authorities. Here's former FBI Assistant Director Chris Wecker.
I think the increased scrutiny and the embarrassment that's gone towards the Secret Service may have saved Trump's life, because in this case, they didn't hesitate to take the shot. They did in Butler. They waited for some sort of authorization to take the shot. In this case, the Secret Service agent acted proactively, took the shot, and at least scared him off, although he didn't hit him.
So we're just getting more new information. I want to go back to the courthouse, federal courthouse, not far from where we are, obviously, this morning, about 5 miles away, if you will. Again, Kelly, shackled and wearing a blue jumpsuit. Ryan Routh smiled as he spoke with his lawyer and reviewed documents. And that's just, you know, that's a little color right inside of the courtroom, if you will. And we're trying to figure out what are these charges that he's going to be facing. At least one we know right now, charged with possession of firearm by a convicted felon, facing 15 years and $250,000 or $250,000 bond there. And we know that he has a troubled history, right? A rap sheet dating back decades, going back into North Carolina, dating back to 2002. So this isn't his first run-in with the law, but as time progresses, we're really starting to glean and get more of an idea of what or who this person is, who the suspect is. Not to mention his intentions, Kelly. You know, we're all out here talking about it, plenty of news crews out here. We've been out here all morning long kind of going over the same information, but really we're all trying to figure out, you know, why and also how he was able to get access to where he was and to know exactly where the former president was going to be at that time, too. So a lot of moving pieces and a lot of new information coming out.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.